Hi children, today we are going to learn 6th standard mathematics chapter fractions topic comparing fractions. So now we shall learn how to compare the fractions and ascending order and descending order of fractions and exercise problems. First let us see comparing like fractions. So we already know fractions having the same denominator are known as like fractions. So let us compare the two like fractions 2 by 5 and 4 by 5. In these fractions, the whole is divided into 5 equal parts. For 2 by 5, we will shade 2 parts out of 5 equal parts, and 4 by 5 we will shade 4 parts out of 5 equal parts. So for 2 by 5, 2 is the number of parts that are taken out of the whole. For 4 by 5, 4 is the number of parts that are taken out of the whole. Now we can clearly see that a region showing 4 equal parts is larger than the region showing 2 shaded parts. Thus, the fraction 4 by 5 is greater than the fraction 2 by 5. So, we can conclude that for the fractions having the same denominator, the fraction with a larger numerator is greater than the fraction with smaller numerator. Next, comparing unlike fractions. We already know that the fractions with a different denominator are unlike fractions. Let us compare them, comparing unlike fractions with the same numerator. Let us consider unlike fractions 3 by 5 and 3 by 8 having the same numerator. So for 3 by 5, we will shade 3 parts out of 5 equal parts. For 3 by 8, we will shade 3 parts out of 8 equal parts. So let us find which one is greater. In 3 by 5, we divide the whole into 5 equal parts are taken 3 of them. In 3 by 8, we divide the whole into 8 equal parts and take 3 of them. Now, we can clearly see that the size of the equal parts in the fraction 3 by 5 is larger than in the fraction 3 by 8. So also we are taking the same numerator of the parts in the both cases. The size of the equal parts in the fraction 3 by 5 is larger than that in the fraction 3 by 8. Thus, 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 8. So, we can conclude that for the fractions having the same numerator but different denominator, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater, and the fraction with the a greater denominator is smaller. So next, comparing unlike fractions with the different numerator. Let us compare the unlike fractions 3 by 5 and 1 by 2 having different numerators. So we can see that they have different numerators as well as denominators. So it is not easy to compare, but we can easily compare the like fractions. So for comparing this, we will convert them into fractions having the same denominator. So by finding the equivalent fractions. So we first find the LCM of both denominators. Therefore, the LCM of 5, 2 is 10. Now, we will multiply both the numerators and denominators of the given fractions by a suitable number. So, let us multiply both numerators and denominator of the fractions 3 by 5 with 2. So, we get 3 into 2 equal to 6, 5 into 2 equal to 10. So, that is 6 by 10. Also multiply both numerator and denominator of the fractions 1 by 2 with 5. So 1 into 5 equal to 5, 2 into 5 equal to 10. So that is 5 by 10. So now 6 by 10 and 5 by 10 are like fractions. And we know in like fractions, the fractions with a greater numerator is greater and the fraction with smaller numerator is smaller. So that is 6 by 10 is greatest fraction. So 3 by 5 is greater than 1 by 2. Next exercise problem. Exercise number 7.4. The first sum. Fill in the blanks by using a greater than or less than sign. So the first problem 3 by 7 and 5 by 7. Here both fractions are like fractions. So we already know the fractions having the same denominator, the fraction with a larger numerator is greater. So therefore 5 by 7 is greater than 3 by 7. So next 11 by 13 and 6 by 13. So here 11 by 13 is greater than 6 by 13. The next problem 9 by 5 and 9 by 7. Here the fractions having the different denominator but same numerator. So that is unlike fractions. So we already know if the fractions have the same numerator but a different denominator means then the fraction with smaller denominator is greater and the fraction with a greater denominator is smaller. So therefore 9 by 5 is greater than 9 by 7. So next 17 by 3 and 17 by 9. Here 17 by 3 is greater than 17 by 9 because then the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater. So that's all. Next, the second problem. Compare the following fractions. So the given fractions are 3 by 5 and 6 by 7. So 3 by 5 and 6 by 7 having different numerators as well as denominators. So first we find the LCM of both the denominators. So that is the LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. So now we will multiply both the numerators and denominators of the given fractions by a suitable number. So that let us multiply both numerator and denominator of the fraction 3 by 5 with 7. So we get 21 by 35. Next, multiply both numerator and denominator of the fraction 6 by 7 with 5. So we get 30 by 35. So now we can clearly see 21 by 35 and 30 by 35 are like fractions. So, and we already know in the fraction with a greater numerator is greater and smaller numerator is smaller. So that is 30 by 35 is greater than 21 by 35. So 6 by 7 is greater than 3 by 5. The sixth sum. Arrange the following in ascending order. The given fractions are 5 by 8, 7 by 10, 7 by 12 and 3 by 4. So we already know ascending order means to arrange the fractions from smallest to largest. So here we can see that there are unlike fractions. So first we will convert unlike fractions to like fractions. So first find the LCM of both denominators. That is LCM of 8, 10, 12 and 4. So let us find the LCM. So first let us take the common divisor. Here the common divisor is 2. So let us write the quotients. So here 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are 12 and 2 2s are 4. Next the divisor is 2. Here 2 2s are 4. Next 5 is not divisible by 2. So carry forward and 3 2s are 6, 1 2s are 2. The next divisor is 2. Here 1 2s are 2. 5 and 3 are not divisible by 2. So carry forward 5 and 3. The next divisor is 3. So here 5 is not divisible by 3. So carry forward 5 and 1 3s are 3. So the next divisor is 5. So 1 5s are 5. So next let us multiply all the divisor. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 we get 120. Therefore, the LCM of 8, 10, 12 and 4 is 120. Now, we will multiply both the numerators and denominator of the given fractions by a suitable number. First, let us multiply both a numerator and denominator of the fraction 5 by 8 with 15. So, we get 75 divided by 120. Next, multiply both a numerator and denominator of the fraction 7 by 10 with 12. So, we get 84 divided by 120. Next, multiply with 10. So, we get 70 divided by 120. Next, the fraction 3 by 4 multiply with 30. So, we get 90 divided by 120. So, here the fractions 75 by 120 and 84 divided by 120. Next, 70 by 120 and 90 divided by 120 are like fractions. So, let us write the ascending order. So, we know ascending order means to arrange the fractions from smallest to largest number. So, in ascending order, the first smallest fraction is 70 divided by 120. Next, 75 divided by 120. The next fraction 84 divided by 120. Last 90 divided by 120. Let us write the equivalent fractions. So, here 70 divided by 120 equivalent fraction is what? 7 divided by 12. Next, 75 divided by 120 equivalent fraction is 5 by 8. So, next 7 by 10. So, the last one what? 3 by 4. So, in ascending order 7 by 12, 5 by 8, 7 by 10 and 3 by 4. Problem 7th one. Arrange the following in descending order. The given fractions are 7 by 9, 5 by 12, 11 by 24 and 13 by 36. So, we know descending order means to arrange the fractions from largest to smallest. So, here the given fractions are unlike fractions. So, first we will convert them into like fractions. So, first find the LCM of both denominators. The LCM of 9, 12, 24 and 36. Let us find the LCM. So, here the common divisor is 3. So, here let us write the quotient. 3 3s are 9. Next, 4 3s are 12. And 8 3s are 24. Next, 36 divided by 3, we get 12. Next, the common divisor is 2. So, here 3 is not divisible by 2. So, carry forward 3. Next, 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 6 2s are 12. Next, the common divisor is 2. Here, 3 is not divisible by 2. So, carry forward. Next, 1 2s are 2. 2 2s are 4. 3 2s are 6. The next divisor is 3. Here 1 3s are 3. Next 2 is not divisible by 3. So, carry forward. Next 1 3s are 3. The next divisor is 2. So, finally we get 1. So, let us multiply all the divisors. So, 3 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2, we get 72. Therefore, the LCM of 9, 12, 24 and 36 is 72. Now, we will multiply both the numerators and denominator of the given fractions by a suitable number. So, let us multiply both a numerator and denominator of the fraction 7 by 9 with 8. So, we get 56 divided by 72. So, the next fraction 5 by 12. So, here multiply with what? 6. So, we get 30 divided by 72. Next 11 by 24. So, multiply with 3. So, we get 33 divided by 72. Next 13 divided by 36. So, multiply with 2. So, we get 26 divided by 72. So, here the fractions 56 by 72, 30 by 72 and 33 by 72 and 26 by 72 are like fractions. Let us write the descending order. We already know descending order means to arrange the fractions from largest to smallest. The first largest fraction is 56 by 72. So, the next largest fraction 33 by 72. So, next largest fraction 30 by 72. So, the smallest fraction is 26 by 72. Let us write the equivalent fractions. So, here the equivalent fraction of 56 by 72 is 7 by 9. Next, the equivalent fraction of 33 by 72 is 11 by 24. Next, the equivalent fraction of 30 by 72 is 5 by 12. The next, the equivalent fraction of 26 by 72 is 13 by 36. That's all. Fifth problem. In a class of 40 students, 3 by 5 passed in maths while 2 by 5 passed in English. So, in which subject did students do better? So, here the total number of students equal to 40. Next, students passed in maths 3 by 5 of 40. So, we can multiply 3 by 5 and 40. So, here 1 5s are 5 and 8 5s are 40. So, let us multiply 3 and 8. So, we get 24. Next, students are passed in English. So, that is 2 by 5 of 40. So, here we can multiply 2 by 5 and 40. So, here also 1 5s are 5, 8 5s are 40. So, let us multiply 2 and 8. So, we get 16. So, we can clearly see students passed in maths is greater than students passed in English. So, students did better in maths. Sixth problem. Nina spent 1/3 of her money while Meena spent 1/4. Nina had rupees 150 and Meena had rupees 240. Who spent more? So here amount with Nina equal to rupees 150. Amount with Meena equal to rupees 240. Nina spent one third of her money. So that is 1 by 3 of 150. So we can multiply 1 by 3 into 150. So 1 3s are 3 and 50 3s are 150. So let us multiply 1 and 50. So we get rupees 50. Next, Meena spent 1/4 of her money. So that is 1 by 4 of 240. So here we can multiply 1 by 4 and 240. So here 1 4s are 4, 60 4s are 240. So let us multiply 1 and 60. We get rupees 60. So here we can clearly see Meena spent more money. Thank you, children.